Today, I'm going to show you an autonomous agentic system that can help you build web apps and software using a single user prompt. This agent is equipped with a number of very useful tools which converts user inputs into actionable insight, plans, and then executes that plan. And if it runs into issues, it's able to recover from those. This is DeepAgent from Abacus AI. It's very similar to other agentic coding systems, but not only it can create web apps for you, but also help you deploy those web apps. In fact, this is a fully functional web app that I just created, and you're going to be able to access that. Link is going to be in the video description. So in this video, we're going to look at DeepAgent. But before that, a few words about Abacus AI, because they're also the sponsor of today's video. So they have this platform called Chat LLM, where you can try different LLMs from different providers. Within a Chat LLM, you can also build your own custom agents and deploy those. I have covered this in one of my previous videos, but now they have created what they're calling DeepAgent, which they are calling a general agent. So this lets you create software or web apps very similar to something like Manus AI. Here are a few examples of fun little agents or web apps that people have created with it. For some reason, every agent builder company wants to add trip planning agents. They have done pretty much the same here. Very similar to some of the other implementations. It gets user prompt, then gets clarifying questions from the user, and then goes on and implements the whole system for you. I'll show you how you can start building with it. So I built this simple web app with a DeepAgent, and it's accessible through internet because it's already deployed. Now, in order to get started, you need to create an account on abacus.ai. Just sign into your account. Okay, in the bottom left corner, you're going to see DeepAgents. If you click on this, here's the interface that you're going to see. So now all you need to do is just provide a prompt. You can also add documents or images, which the agent is going to be using. So let me walk you through an example app that I created with DeepAgent. I'm personally a big fan of cricket, so I'm going to use this DeepAgent to create an interactive web app that is going to show us statistics of different World Cups. Now, if you're not familiar with cricket, it's just a better version of baseball. So on this web app, we want to have a list of all participating teams for each of the World Cup, total number of games played, location, name of the finalist teams, who won the game, and then some other specific stats for different players, along with very detailed instructions on what different tech stacks to use. Okay, so we're going to provide these requirements to DeepAgent, and at the same time, I'm going to also start a timer. So just like any other deep researchers, the one from OpenAI or Grok, it asks you clarifying questions, which is really helpful because it tries to figure out what exactly the user is asking. Okay, so we're going to provide quick answers to all of the questions. And at the same time, I'm going to also start the timer. Let's see exactly how long it takes to create this web app for us. Now, there's also a sandbox that runs in the background. So it's a fully functional computer setup. You can actually access the Chrome web browser and also terminal here. So the agent is going to be using this to run code. Okay, so at the moment, it's compiling all the Cricket World Cup data. Probably it's going to use web search to collect the data that we're requesting. Okay, so it started using web search tool, and you can see the web search phrases that it uses. So right now it's using Cricket World Cup history, Wikipedia, all tournaments 1975 to 2023. Then it's using Python command to set up the environment. Okay, so our app is finally ready, and it took about 16 minutes. Now it actually deploys the app that you can access, and you will be able to even deploy this on custom URL. So if you click on deploy, you can provide a custom name. that you can deploy this web app. Okay, here's what the app looks like. We have a drop-down menu. Seems like all the World Cups are actually listed here. And for each of the World Cup, you have the total number of matches that were played, then how many teams participated, how many different venues were there. So here are different venues that are listed, and then participating team distribution. Now for every World Cup, it's going to look very similar because each country can have a single team. And it also provided detailed of which team were involved, what the final match looked like. So this is pretty neat. Also, player statistics, player of the match. I do know that Wasim Akram was the player of the final match. Then best bowler, best fielder. Pretty awesome. Now, it turns out in the beginning, there was no player of the tournament or best awards. So overall, it's pretty neat. The agent was able to do web search for us, collect the data, and then put everything together in a deployable web app. So pretty awesome. So I highly recommend to check out DeepAgent from Abacus AI. We're going to be seeing more and more of these generalized agents. You get access to this DeepAgent with Abacus AI subscription. However, you can run limited number of queries. If you want more access, you will need to sign up for Pro tier, which is $10 per user. It's worth checking out and see what's possible with these deep agents. Anyways, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching. And as always, see you in the next one.